It's 7 o'clock right now at the boardwalk. It's a cloudy evening and 16 degrees. Good evening. I'm Justin Koehler with the 570 News Radio top story. Public transit riders in Guelph will have to make alternate plans starting later this week. The union representing more than 260 Guelph transit workers has announced a strike will begin as of 12:01 a.m. on Thursday. The Amalgamated Transit Union Local 1189 says negotiations with the city of Guelph have not improved. They're warning Guelph transit riders that there will be no transit service as of Thursday if no tentative agreement is reached. The union's president writes in a release that they're still hoping to reach a deal and are prepared to continue bargaining. However, they want the city to, quote, come prepared with a much better offer and no concessions. 570 News time is 7:01. It's time for traffic and weather together on the ones. Starting with your in-town drive, we are seeing a crash on the northbound lanes of Fisher-Hallman Road, just approaching Ottawa Street South. It's not causing any major delays, but still keep an eye for the time being. Besides that, though, no other issues to tell you about so far this evening across the board. So it should be a nice, easy drive right now across the Tri-Cities.
It's Kitchener Rangers game day.
Oh, my goodness gracious!
On 570 News Radio.
Well, it wasn't the opener they were looking for as the Rangers lost their first game of the season last night to the Erie Otters. Kitchener was down 3-0 until the middle of the third period when winger Cameron Arquette and Luke Ellenis both scored 2 goals within 3.5 minutes of each other. 570 color commentator Paul Fixter says those two players are going to be a big part in the Rangers' offense this season.
Cameron Arquette came up last year and had a goal in his 13 games here. He scored at the Junior B level. And Luke Ellenis, who we're expecting to at least double his output from last season, get on the score sheet.
The Rangers will look to get back in the win column as they make their way to Windsor tonight to battle against the Spitfires. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. and you can catch the action here on 570 News Radio with the pregame show starting at 6:30.
570's Justin Koehler has more about the good, the bad, and the freezing here in Waterloo Region. Morning, Justin.
Morning, Mark. Well, it really is the time of year when your face hurts just from walking outside, making the days a bit tougher if you have to head outdoors. For students in particular here in Waterloo Region, it's been a tough way to head back to classes.
Wind is freezing. That's very, very chilly, actually.
I'm shivering right now because I don't know how to deal with that weather.
On the plus side, it looks like we've gotten through the thick of it for now, with 570 meteorologist Jill Taylor saying today in particular should be a lovely day. Definitely a touch warmer than the past few days with sunny skies and a high of -6.
Today's beautiful. The sunshine, we'll still have a strong northwest wind though, but if you're in the sunshine out of the wind, it'll feel quite lovely. But if you're in that wind, yeah, not so lovely.
She says we'll see a bit of a back and forth over the next few days, moving back towards seasonal norms for temperatures into the weekend. But we will still see periods of snow mixed in as well, moving through to next week when temperatures are expected to dip back down once again. Reporting live from the newsroom, I'm Justin Koehler.
Waterloo Region's trusted news. 570 News Radio.
It's a cloudy morning and 18 degrees at the boardwalk in Kitchener. I'm Justin Koehler. Here's what's making news right now. Israel says it has killed Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah in its most significant blow to the Lebanese militant group, with Hezbollah now confirming the death as well. And the Rangers came up short against the Erie Otters last night by a score of 5-2 and will look for a bounce back against the Windsor Spitfires tonight. Coming up after sports, the Cambridge Fire Department is hosting an open house today for Test Your Smoke Alarm Day. .570 News time is 10:45. That means it's time for sports. From Sportsnet Radio, here's Rajesh. The Canadian Anti-Fraud Centre says you should be on the lookout for some mean ones this holiday season, with it being one of the biggest times of the year for scammers. It says some of the most popular scams are centered around your phone and your email, with fraudsters looking to get a hold of your personal information. The CAFC says, though, that you should watch out while you're out buying gifts off the Christmas list as well, making sure you don't leave with any fake or misfit toys. It adds that the best way to stay holly and jolly this Christmas season is to verify anything you buy if it's not from a store. Avoid responding to calls, texts, or emails that are too good to be true, and report anything that you think could be a scam over the holidays. I'm Justin Koehler.